Hey guys, I'm coming to you today on something that a lot of us go through, and maybe we don't always talk about it, but whether you're an active member at Dynamic U or you're not an active member at this time, or you're just someone flipping through YouTube or Facebook or whatever, the biggest thing I'm hearing right now is, once I lose the weight, I can go for so long, the motivation's there, the weight just falls off. And then you kind of just lose that motivation and drive to keep wanting to go. You feel like you're losing a battle with being committed to the cause and being purposeful to your continued weight loss efforts. So really what I want to talk about is the fact that we all go through this. One of the reasons why I call this a journey is because this isn't something that goes up, or that say you lose weight like this, or it's always like this. You're always going to have a fork in the road. The one thing with keeping weight off is realizing you got to keep moving forward. You're going to be tested so many times on this journey to keep moving forward, to find different ways to be motivated, to find different ways of eating, new recipes. It's endless. Like, this is not easy. Anything that you want in life will never be easy. You constantly got to work at it. I like to use the example of when I worked in the gym and I did personal training. I would see people come in January and, their eating habits were bad. They didn't work out, and they come in and they start working out, 5 days a week, and they change their eating habits up. Maybe they decreased what they were eating, whatever it was, and they're on the ellipticals or the treadmills and they lose weight. And that only lasts like for a week or two. You lose a lot of water weight when you first start your regimen and your body starts getting balanced again. And so they either increase their days of working out or how much time they're spending on these pieces of equipment, and they lose weight, and then all of a sudden plateau, boom, done. They get bored, they get burnt out, they've overdone it. It's not realistic. It's not something you could call lifestyle. It's a temporary fix. That, or maybe they do lose weight slowly and gradually, and they do it the right way, 3 days of weights and cardio and, change things up. But when they lose the weight, they have that mindset that tells them, okay, I lost the weight. Now I can go back to the way it was before, where I didn't have to move a lot, or I didn't have to plan or eat right. I lost the weight, I'll just keep it off. I'll watch my portions. It's not like that. Everybody thinks that they can do that. You can also go on that same route and say, okay, I've lost the weight. I know how to eat now. I know I have to exercise, but I'm just going to cut the portions back and cut my exercising back. That doesn't work either. You have to keep moving. The body is about balance. It's about finding that point where you have relaxation and you have a stress, but you balance them. It's about detoxifying your insides through movement. It's also about, building that strength. You need muscle to keep the metabolism going and to be able to eat a little bit more. You get away from weights, you lose muscle pretty quick. Within two weeks, your muscles atrophy and they get weaker, and you can notice substantially a difference in strength. So you've got to keep working at it. Now, here at Dynamic U, I try to constantly reiterate how important it is that no matter how much you fall off or you eat bad in a day or a week, you've got to keep getting up. You've got to keep tossing up. You have to learn from your experiences. I think the one thing, listening to all my teammates, is that if they're continuing forward, that they may stumble a bit, okay? But they never quit. You don't quit nutrition. You don't quit movement and working out, because you're only quitting on your health and how you feel on the inside. And then you have to start over again. What they have learned, and even those that maybe have taken time off, you can't take time off long because it comes on too quickly. And again, old habits creep up quickly too, because the mind will always look for easy. easy ways and not moving. So if you find that you're creeping back into there, you have to change that mindset again. You have to get excited. You have to find new motivation, new excitement to why you're on this journey, what your purpose is. And what I feel that you've all learned is in the past when you've lost weight, after you've done a certain program, Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, keto, Atkins, whatever, and maybe even a workout program like CrossFit or going to the gym or having a one-on-one personal trainer, once you quit, whatever you've done to lose that weight, and I always tell you, you're going to go back to the way you were before. You'll put the weight back on if you creep back to those old habits. So I feel that the teammates within Dynamic U have learned, okay, I've got to axe out those old habits. They've learned, okay, we need to keep the new habits in. We need to either stay where we're at or we got to make some changes and try to keep that momentum going. And that's where I'm headed right now. So in order to get past that chaos or you're falling off or you taking time off, you've got to realize the old habits do not exist anymore. You cannot go back to that. You cannot go back to inactivity. Just as reminders, you have to find that new motivation. So what it is I do at Dynamic U for you all is the reason why I do 12-week challenges is to renew your motivation. I feel, one, when you have a countdown, it makes that time of workouts go very quick. And two, you find that new motivation. Okay, so in this 12-week program, I like to use this as an example. If you're going to the beach, I got to get in a swimsuit. There's your motivation. So you use 12 weeks, keep putting on that bathing suit. You know, clothes are your best measure of success because they don't lie to you. You know, scales, you know, you could put muscle on and take off fat. You'll be the same weight, but you're shrinking in because muscle takes up less space. So always use clothes, always. You could be doing a hike. And again, I'm using these as examples. So you might be going to the Grand Canyon. You know you're going to hike. Okay, I have 12 weeks. I'm going to use this to motivate me to get stronger, to lose a little weight, be a little lighter on my feet, a little more energetic. Use that to propel you. You may have a class reunion coming up in 12 weeks or even less, you know. Again, use that as motivation to propel you, to motivate you. Sometimes you need an event more than just losing weight to keep you going. You want to look good. You want to feel good. You want to be confident in your own skin. You want to walk around like, hey, I'm a lot younger than I look. You know, age is just a number. It's how you feel inside. And with movement and eating right, it's the fountain of youth, guys. So again, you just need to wake up and find your reason and your purpose to doing it. And again, one of my clients even said, you know, when I first started, it was fun, it was exciting, and it is. It's very fun and exciting. But the thing is you've got to change the way you look at things in order to move forward. If you constantly look at it as, oh, I've got to meal prep, oh, I've got to shop, bad, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to eating right, you're not going to do it. You're already talking yourself out of eating properly and thinking about and preparing and whatnot. You're not thinking about the alternatives. If you don't meal prep, if you don't plan, you're grabbing for quick, easy, processed foods that put weight on. You're looking at spending more money on fast foods because you're not planning and prepping. You're looking at feeling not yourself on the inside, weighed down, you know, low energy, not confident, and then the clothes start getting fit and snug. So look at it that way. Again, it's where you put your focus on. What you focus on is what you get. So if you change the way you're looking at the situation, you need to say, how can I make the next 12 weeks fun, or getting back into it, or eating right? Find new recipes. Again, find new ways of eating. I change my nutrition up, I'll say every 3 or every 6 months, and I try new ways. It keeps it fun for me. I keep learning. I read, but I get my workouts in. You know, that's a constant. I'm always changing it up so the body keeps guessing and I don't get bored. So workouts, yes, I have that on point. Nutrition, look, read, do, be excited, get on Pinterest, get on Facebook. There's so many groups you can get involved in, ask questions, talk to your group mates, get on our group page. Again, there are so many ways to get excited about, starting back or getting back at it, but never give up. Quitters never, what is it? Quitters never win and winners never quit. So you got to plan, guys. Or you plan to fail. I can't talk. So it's mindset, guys. Get back on track. As all my team members know, there isn't any going back. Once you start this journey, it's just keep moving forward. You can maintain, you can live. I've given you tools to do that. But if you find that you're stuck or you're going backwards, something's got to change. If you change nothing, then nothing will change on the outside. So let's get excited. If you're not joining this next 12 weeks, join us, get in, let's get remotivated and excited. If you're getting into this next 12 weeks, find a new purpose, a new why. Let's get excited about it. Look at it differently. What can you get and feel from the next 12 weeks? Again, it's all mind. Your mind controls how you feel about certain situations. So let's look at the positive. Let's look at the good. Let's get excited. I can't wait to continue and start this journey again with all of you. And again, one foot in front of another. If you fall down, dust off. You're not a failure and you're not a quitter. And as long as you keep taking those steps and never give up and never go backwards, keep it within 5 to 10 pounds, guys. After that, it's a little harder, takes a little longer. Try to keep that under control. Try your clothes on. Put those pants on. They speak volumes. Get those pants on. Keep trying them on week to week, okay? Have a dynamic day, and I'll see you soon.